3 years ago, we rented a van and traveled through Italy. We tried some amazing food along the way, but never did a proper food tour. Today, that changes.
I'm gonna cry a little.
Because we have a stopover in Rome and we are craving our favorite cuisine. We got a sandwich for Alicia because Alicia loves sandwiches. Speechless.
Oh, I love it.
We got my favorite dessert.
It's so delicious.
We also had a very sweet brekkie, an extremely savory lunch.
The meat just melts in your mouth.
Hand-cut noodles, and a few too many espressos.
Espresso's like the lifeblood of Italy.
It was one of our favorite food tours yet.
First stop is breakfast. They only have super sweet pastries for breakfast, but this is a classic Roman one.
Holy cow.
E due espressos. Okay, for breakfast we're having matatosi. So it's a sweet leavened bun with lightly sweetened whipped cream. So it's not super sweet like a lot of the sweets are here. So the bread is really dense and it looks like it has like sugar glaze on it. And then the whipped cream is really light and is made just inside. Like they're whipping it as they're putting it in. Oh my god.
Good luck with this.
That is so good. It's like a whipped cream hot dog. It tastes like a ding dong filling. It's really good. Yes. California. Yeah. I love it so much. I got like 35% of the conversation, but it's still amazing. We were talking with a sweet Italian lady and she was telling us how when she was little, her mom used to buy like 20 of those breakfast pastries and her brothers would just devour them and have the whipped cream all over their face. She said it's a traditional Roman breakfast, so I'm glad we were able to try it this morning and meet her. She was so sweet. I think she was talking to us because we had cameras and her brothers are all in the film industry and have met a ton of famous people.
That would be so cool.
Ciao. Can we have one of one? One of one. Yes. Oh, wow. Ah, lovely. How nice. Grazie mille. We decided to make this like a whole little picnic because everything was super affordable at this market. This little tiny bottle of wine was only $2.50 and our sandwich was only €6. I think normally if we weren't doing a whole food tour today, we would have gotten 2 sandwiches, but not bad for only like €15. We had a cute picnic.
Cheers, baby. When in Rome. We got a traditional Roman sandwich. It's called Alesso de Scatona.
Got it.
I got it.
Yeah.
I've practiced at least 20 times, but it is slowly simmered beef, and they simmered it so long because it's used with like less expensive cuts of meat, which are typically and traditionally more tough, so the slow cook tenderizes the meat. But the secret sauce with this particular sandwich is they dip the bread in the juice that the meat is simmered in, and it happens like so fast I don't even think I caught it on camera, but I just want to try it. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
My god. Oh my god.
Speechless.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I literally love it so much. You don't even understand.
It tastes like it's straight out of a crock pot. Like it's been sitting there all day, and that moment you get home and you finally get to eat it, it's so tender, it just like falls apart in your mouth. Not too salty, just like traditional roast beef. It's wonderful.
They're so good.
I know.
Sandwiches are one of my favorite foods, and this is probably the best sandwich I've ever had. Oh my god. It's like that deli bread, but it's like all juicy, not soggy yet because it just happened. With all that meaty juice. Oh my god. Reserved for the boss. I love it. Ciao, ciao, vogliamo avere
Sì.
carciofo
Carciofo.
alla romana
Sì.
e coda alla
Coda. Ok.
alla vaccinare?
Coda alla vaccinare.
Vaccinare.
Sì.
Ok, sì, per favore.
Una e una. Una,
sì.
un carciofo e una coda.
Sì,
Ok,
per favore.
ok.
Grazie mille.
Vino? Wine?
No. No.
Ok.
Grazie.
Grazie.
You did it.
Did you see that? That was all in Italian.
Great job.
I am literally so proud of myself right now. I'm gonna cry a little. I don't know why I'm gonna cry so much today. Really emotional. So there's two super unique things about dining in Italy, especially compared to where we're from in the United States. First is they likely are only gonna seat each table like once, maybe twice in a night. It's such a lengthy process and it's totally okay. They want you to sit here and eat and you order up to 5 courses at some places, but it's over 3, 4, 5 hours. Last night we went out to dinner and all the people that were there when we got there were still there when we left. And we ordered 2 courses. Also, they always bring bread at nice sit-down restaurants. Even ones without white tablecloths, they'll bring a loaf of bread for you, which sounds great, but if you don't say no thank you right away, they will charge you for it. It's like included. It's called like a codejo or codeja, I think. And it's basically just for the bread and for the service. And the water is not free either. They ask still or sparkling and they bring you a bottle of water. Usually it's like €2 or €3.
Carciofo alla romana. Coda.
Okay, so we got 2 more traditional Roman dishes. Our first one is carcaffi alla romana, which is artichoke Roman style, which is like with olive oil and herbs.
I don't even know what artichokes are supposed to taste like, but it's in this like beautiful bed of olive oil. Wow, this is like a perplexing like kind of flavor. We have we're gonna bring out Nani a lot in this because like literally all the Italian food that we love is from her house.
Do you want an apron on? Yeah, okay. A Christmas apron or a apron?
Which one, honey?
So she makes us like this amazing oven cooked artichoke dip, and this is in it. It's like kind of the outside's like a little bit crunchy, but it's very soft in texture inside, almost mushy to a point, and I feel like it just takes on the flavor of the olive oil, which every single ounce of olive oil we've ever had in Italy is just amazing.
We got a second dish, la coda alla vaccinata, which is oxtail. Yes, the tail, actually the meat of the tail. And it's in a red tomato sauce, which is my favorite. It smells amazing. It smells like my Nani's pot of red sauce that she makes for Christmas with all her meat in it. The meat just melts in your mouth. Like, I didn't even have to chew that. It's on the bone, but it just falls off the bone. And the red sauce is like so hearty and warm, and this is like perfect for a winter day. Grazie mille. Grazie mille. That was nice. What the heck?
I didn't tell yesterday we really had no idea that parrots live in Italy. And they're eating the dead leaves on this tree like it's corn on the cob. But it's like unlimited corn on the cob because this tree has so many dead leaves.
Just cute.
Oh man, look at all this. Oh, I don't know what to choose.
Fior di ricotta e stracciatella. Grazie. So happy. Okay, this is not distinctly Roman, but we can't do an Italy food tour without at least one gelato. It's so cold. It's also freezing outside, but gelato is always a good idea. We got the ricotta, which is cheese and made into an ice cream, and it kind of tastes like sweet cheese.
The ricotta gelato also has like a really nice citrus flavor to it. You can even see the little orange zests all throughout the gelato. The decision on what flavor to get is always a little overwhelming. Like, we always know we want stracciatella wherever we go. That is the one flavor. But the thing is, when you order a bowl or a cone, you always get 2 flavors. So the second flavor is like always a toss-up. I always like to ask people what their favorite is. Alicia just likes to pick because she doesn't like to ask people stuff.
It's good, and then stracciatella is the classic. It's my favorite.
Whoopsies. That I did that. It's embarrassing, but cheers. I don't know if this is like an overstatement, but espresso is like the lifeblood of Italy. It is consumed everywhere, including McDonald's, and at all hours of the day, especially after meals, because it's like a digestive, I think. So it's like the secret sauce to being able to eat all of the delicious food here in Rome, which is why we've had pretty much an espresso after every single meal today. It's usually consumed standing up, like at an espresso bar. People usually just walk in, have their shot of espresso, and leave, but they said we could sit outside, so we did. Also important, it's usually served with sugar on the side. We never use it. It's pretty bitter without it, which is why I think people add a little sugar to dampen that bitterness, but it's like a shot of espresso, so it's over quickly. Ciao. Hi, puppies. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hi, Ronnie. Ciao, Ronnie. Hi.
Okay. Roman one, please. Trapizzino is a relatively new phenomenon in Rome, especially. It is pizza dough that's sliced open and the pizza toppings are put inside. This one is a meatball with red sauce. It's one of the most popular ones, but there's this really experimental pizza maker here in Rome. His name was Stefano, and he invented these in 2009 and they have since exploded. And it's perfect like street food because it comes in this cute little thing and you just eat it on the go. It's really good though. So the pizza dough is super crispy and crunchy on the outside and nice and fluffy and light on the inside. And the meatball is like so good. Italian meatballs are just so much better than any other meatballs in the world with like a really veggie filled sauce. It's so creative having pizza dough like bread of a sandwich. It's like a pizza sandwich. We also got suppli, which is a fried rice ball. This thing is hecka greasy. But I actually made rice balls with my nanny this Christmas. Ours looked a little different and I think they were a little healthier. These are like straight up fried.
I'm from the Midwest, so we love fried stuff, especially when there's cheese inside. One of my favorite things in the world is a cheese curd. Wow. It is like really crunchy. I don't know if they're all this crunchy, but this is super crunchy. And the cheese inside is just like amazing. I don't really taste the rice, but I think you could put just about anything in here and it would be delicious.
I love it because it's like rice cooked in red sauce, usually with like some veggies and cheese, and then all mixed together and fried. This is a good appetizer.
So despite the fact that Rome is this huge city, they do such a good job of just sprinkling these little parks everywhere. Sometimes there's a lot of green space, sometimes there's not. There's always benches and you always see people just sitting, relaxing, and kind of enjoying the later parts of the afternoon. So we're embracing that right now. Every step in Italy is just beautiful. Literally everywhere and anywhere you look, there is something pretty in view. You look so cute with your red bag.
Thanks.
Okay.
Can I get a glass of white wine, please?
Okay. Dry wine is okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good. And then still water.
Still water. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. All right, our last meal of the day is finally pasta. We got one to share. This is amatriciana, which is kind of like carbonara, which is traditionally Roman. This has a tomato sauce instead of an egg sauce like carbonara, but it still has that really salty, delicious pork bacon on top. But it's like really thick spaghetti, but hollow inside, so the sauce gets inside too. It's one of my favorites.
Manja.
Oh my gosh, the pasta is like handmade and freshly made right in the window inside, and it tastes like it. It is so doughy and delicious.
Somehow after all this, Alicia is full, which is good for me because I get to finish her pasta. This is literally by far and away the best pasta we've had on this trip. It's like you're invited over to an Italian family's dinner, and this is like exactly what they'd serve you. It's amazing. Probably mentioned it like a million times on our vlog, but I love mixing all of my food together. So I think that's why tiramisu is like my favorite dessert in the world, because it's just so many things, all this goodness combined together. It's lady fingers dipped in espresso or like a coffee liqueur, mascarpone, whipped cream, cocoa. I want to cry. It's so delicious. Trying to do that like Dairy Queen like concrete shape thing where you just like turn it over, but tiramisu does not hold up to that same test.
You're gonna feed me?
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
Why?
So you usually try to get it on my face.
You want to get a better bite? I'm trying to be romantic.
It's a big bite. The coffee flavor, delicious, especially with an espresso.
I think in our attempt to clear space to eat all this food, we likely have had too many espressos and too late. I don't see a lot of sleep happening tonight.
Just real quick thank you to the two articles that really helped us plan this whole blog post. One was a BBC Good Food article by Katie Parla, and the second one was on the Roman Guys blog post, and it was written by Sean Finelli. Thanks, guys.
So you have a really nice and... This pigeon is distracting. One more bite.
Uh-oh.
During Christmas, but...
It's a chain restaurant named Trapizzino. Trapizzino?
Definitely a Christmas apron. But I'm glad to know you have the other one in case things change.
One too, it's fine.